Hello, Max here for Movie Madness Entertainment. I'm going to have to do more videos on the run with sorry. I just got out of Costco, got some groceries. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for everything happening in entertainment. I'm a longtime Xbox fan. I love Game Pass. I loved it. This may be a different rant than other people you see, like, what are they doing? I think Microsoft knows exactly what they're doing. I think they've been lying to us for years. Bruce was right. A lot of my viewers were right. Anthony Beltry was right. All the Sony fanboys were right. And it breaks my heart as someone that has multiple Xbox fridges, a lot of Xbox merch, every Xbox console, like even the, One X still. I still have my One X that I love, the One X. They know exactly what they're doing. What they were lying about was Game Pass is not profitable. I don't think Microsoft likes it anymore, and I don't think the publishers like it anymore. They don't. Once it's past its relevancy, the FOMO of a new game, I don't think a lot of people hit that buy it now, Game Pass discount, or later. All those physical copies that end up on the used market? I think people just use Game Pass and forget about these AAA games. And then the people that do want them, Microsoft wants you to cancel your Game Pass and then go buy the game digitally on their storefront for a discount. I would imagine that all the games that have been by Microsoft that are just in the library of Game Pass games that you have on your hard drive, they want you to cancel and be like, oh, you go to play that game. You can't, but you could buy it at a discount digitally. And they've been focusing more on, PlayStation and putting their games physically on other system, which they have been selling. I don't think they care about their console anymore. Maybe they went through that whole court case just to say, oh, we're Game Pass. We can have the games on other systems. It worked for when it did. It was maybe a Band-Aid at the Xbox One era, Xbox One, the Series era, to help. The reality is a lot of streaming services, including in movies, television, haven't been doing well. And this is just another example of big corporations that own all the IP. The IP is what's important. People aren't, even customers aren't. You just hold on to the IP. There's not also with churn. There's not a lot of consumer loyalty, so they're not loyal to you either. They're going to make it a premium for the people that actually pay for their games, because there's a majority out there that pirate. That's another conversation. I'm not shaming people that pirate if you really need to, but it is impacting the industry. Markets aren't growing. They're stagnant. There's not a new influx of customers anywhere. So you take away value to the consumer, you jack up the price. There's always going to be people that can complain about new prices. The reality is people are so lazy that they don't even cancel their credit card. But I think you should. I think you should across the board. I'm going to be canceling a lot more, and these cancellation screens are going to be a lot harder to get to. But at this point, Microsoft doesn't care if you buy an Xbox Series X console or stay subscribed to Game Pass, because the people that are subscribed to Game Pass, I would imagine there's not a big influx of them that go and buy the games digitally. They actually get value out of their Game Pass. And that's where we're at right now. Microsoft's not going away, but you should. You should go away from Microsoft. I wholeheartedly agree. And if it was going to keep jobs, I would say, maybe stick it out. But Phil Spencer is one of the worst executives out there besides the President of the United States. Fuck Trump. I left that at the end just to see who's watching. Get your angry comments in, you Trump fanboys. This Trump economy sucks. All right, so F Trump, but this probably would have happened with Microsoft anyway, because Microsoft sucks too. And even though they want you to cancel, you should cancel. And instead of buying it digitally, keep your Series X and go find a used, very cheap physical copy of these games. Don't buy it digitally on Microsoft Xbox, because even though the storefront has been great in years past, I don't feel confident and saying that there's another console that your storefront is going to go to that you'll be able to access your digital games. So really fucking stick it to Microsoft and go buy physical, because the recent games aren't out, but there's a big library of games, especially Microsoft first party, that are on Game Pass, and that's the reason they're so cheap physically. Screw you, Microsoft. I've finally done it. I'm canceling it. And yeah, F Trump again. F him twice. Every which direction. What does he do that dance? All right. See you later, everyone. Have a good one.